The Museum of Latin American Art, founded by Dr. Robert Guzman, is the only museum in the Western United States that exclusively features contemporary Latin American art. Located in the newly developing East Village Arts District of Long Beach, the museum has an extensive program of exhibitions and activities and boasts elegant venues for corporate and special events. Martha Guzman is Public Relations and Marketing Manager. Great to see you.
Nice to meet you.
What a beautiful gallery.
Thank you.
Tell us about the history and the vision of the founder, Robert Guzman.
Robert Guzman was a physician, and after he retired from medical practice, he'd been collecting art for a very long time, since he was in medical school, and he'd accumulated so much art that there was really no more place at his home to store it, and he felt that a great place to do that would be a museum. And he'd actually owned this property as part of the FHP group, which was a health organization, one of the very first HMOs. And he had the space, and so that's where he began the museum. He chose this place.
So what's the significance of the museum to American and Latin American culture?
Well, the mission and Dr. Guzman's vision for the institution was to expose the American public who might not otherwise know Latin American artists who've lived and worked there since 1945 onward, and just expose them to the variety of art that's there. A lot of people know famous names like Fernando Botero and a variety of others, but oftentimes they don't realize that there's so much art being created. They just don't realize that there's so many emerging artists as well as very established ones there. So that was part of the mission, and that's actually the mission of the museum, to expose people to those artists that they may not otherwise know about.
So what does the museum bring to Long Beach and its residents?
Latin American culture at its best, because aside from exposing people to those artists that they may not know about, we also hold a variety of art workshops, films, festivals. There's always something going on here. Every Sunday is free to the public. Target sponsors those Sundays, and we have a ton of art workshops for the entire family, and they encapsulate the art that's already here, and they're based on some of the art that's currently on exhibit, and we have music from those countries as well. There's just a ton to do here.
Martha, tell us about the current exhibitions and special events.
Well, currently we have two exhibitions. Arnaldo Roche, Hermandad, Brotherhood. He's a Puerto Rican artist, prominent post-expressionist artist from Puerto Rico, who's been in the art scene for quite some time, and so we're very proud to have this exhibition here. We also have an exhibition by an Argentinian artist, Claudio Gallina, and his exhibition is titled Memory and Oblivion. And it's a fantastic exhibition. What it does is it brings people back to those early childhood years, and so there's even an installation that recreates a classroom. And so there's just a lot going on. We also have lectures. We'll be having a lecture dealing with the art of Arnaldo Roche in the coming months. Currently, we also have some art workshops that are based on some of the art that's currently on view, both from our permanent collection and our temporary exhibitions.
And what other facilities are available here?
We have a sculpture garden which is available for private events. We also hold a lot of our own events from the museum there, both festivals, concerts, our gala. We have a gala coming up this April that will be held at the sculpture garden. We have the Balboa room, which is a multifunctional room that people can rent out for private parties. Again, a lot of our events also take place in that area. And our lobby, which is available for private parties as well.
So how is the museum supported?
It's supported through corporate and individual donors. We also have the Robert Guzman Foundation, which is one of our biggest donors. Individuals, people, just the public, and government grants.
If somebody wants to find out more, Martha, how do they do that?
They can visit our website, www.mola.org.
Martha, thank you very much.
Thank you.